Welcome back to a very basic space program. Last episode we had an issue with Mars. We are going to go back. We have got Muro 2 that we can give it a go with. Anybody want to comment about improvements for that? Because yeah, Mars is it's a one that I always find difficult, and I don't know why. I know I should have been burning upwards and all sorts of stuff, and should have this, that, and the other, but I did not. However, that's not going to be this episode, because this episode we've got Vero, we've got Luro, we have possibly a resupply mission. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but we also have some other planets to land on that I've been waiting on. So please join me. So here we are with Vero 1. It is doing its science. Let's actually check. Is it actually doing science? Is there actually science done? Right, science is done. Science is completed. So I suppose it's time for us to move it. But we could actually take a mission with it. Let's go take a mission. So because I'm so clever, we'd already actually taken the mission that I needed to take. So let's have a look. Oh god, Venus is horrible to look at, isn't it? Where's my target? Is that my target? Is that site? Okie doke. So we are going to we're going to bring up our thing. We're going to set Vero to go on its little journey, and of course we have to do that. Then we do that. Then we got to do F. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's there. Did we just... Have I just done overlays as well? Just check this. Right, thank you. Wow, computer is running slow, isn't it? We're going to put infinite electric on. Yeah, I will turn it off in a moment. You saw in the previous time I did this that we turned it off, so please don't have a go at me. Right. And I want control panel. I want to pick on map, and I would like to go to there. Is it going to be able to do it for me? Let's have a look. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's broken. Oh, no, it has got it. It's found a route. Oh, good. Actually, you know what? Can we do... Right. Active navigation. So can we do current waypoint? Will it do it? Because you can't do that on the moon. Will it do it on Venus? Is Venus going to work, or is it going to have trouble with Venus? Oh, it has found a route. So it's just the moon. It's just the moon that we have trouble with. Okay. Right. So I suppose we should system check. System check. Go. Is it going to let me do it? Is it going to do it? It's active. Switch to another vessel on the scene to start moving. Okay. Right, we're going to jump away from this and we'll see how far Vero 1 is going to go. Wow, so look at that. We have, I don't know if you can see this at the bottom, but Vero's got to go 12,000, is that 12,000? Yeah, 12,000 kilometers. What's this button be switched to? Ah, so we could just switch between screens if I needed to. Okay, we might jump to one of the Luros or something in the future, or even Muro or something. Interestingly, of course, we don't have Muro 1 on there because it's currently at 1 with Mars. It's fused with Mars. Right. Oh, and we've got the timer on there. It's going to be 30 days. Okay, so I suppose we're going to run this forward for 30 days. That's going to take us all the way across the planet. Yeah, that's an interesting one, actually, isn't it? What's our next milestone? We can just... Lunar Outpost 1, you can now see, is actually in the VAB being built. Yeah, so you know there's something coming, something big coming. Do I have a pad for it? I believe I do, so we can actually pull that out onto the pad. So we'll do that. We'll actually move Sky Eye up as well because I want to get that going. Just so it's done, because it's doing my head in. Just get another one of them launched. We've got upgrade points. Let's have a look. Oh, we're on to next tech. It's not stopping at the moment with that. It's interesting. So when we finish building, it's not stopping. Let's do some tech points. Just get them ramped in while we're doing this. So you can see the distance is going down. We've got 24 days left. We're going to go to, let's see, how many unlimited pads have I got? I've got a couple actually, haven't I? That's, right, so that's on the unlimited. That's on the unlimited. The outpost, I need to check whether I need to launch it or when I need to launch it. We have a Dog 6A ready. So what you will see here is we've got a cat ready to do our resupply mission. We've got our cog ready to go and do a resupply to the Lunar Gateway. We've got a Dog 6 ready to go to the Lunar Gateway. We've got a Lunar Outpost ready, which is going to go to Lunar, obviously. We've got the LOSO already on orbit, and I might actually, you know what, we're going to move the other LOSO up because I like having a backup just in case we have a problem. So we'll just move you up a bit. And yeah, you are right, I am time warping slowly whilst I do this, which is weird because it's like non-optimal and all that sort of stuff. But we're at a point now in this series where I'm just playing for the sake of playing. It's become almost sandbox, just waiting for parts, really. Am I going to launch the R-Egress 2? That has been sat there being built for so. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We'll launch it. It's on a J25+++. It's an interesting craft, if I remember rightly. It's not got the capacity of the LOSO, but it is an egress version with you know, reusability. So that's something we could think about if we have a mission to put people down here. You know, we're going to put a few more points. You see, this is the rate at which we are getting points in. Okay, we're getting science in. You can see 1,600 science just in the last 20 days. I mean, it is just rolling in. We are getting to the point now where it is getting silly. I think in this series, the question will be, do we go to Venus? Do we go to Mars? I mean, I could probably launch a craft to orbit Venus and Mars now. It's the landing on Mars that really interests me. And I don't know if that's an end of season goal. Because the other thing is, whenever I end this series, all these later missions, the outer planets, they never happen. Because you end the series. So maybe at the end of this series, we actually let it run on. And we actually see what those outer missions do. I mean, that would probably take us probably 2 months. Because there is quite a lot going on. If we go down here, we have got Pathfinder Saturns for those 2 landing things. I don't know if they're landing or orbits. I think they're orbits, possible landings. We've got Pilgrim. Pilgrim in 2 years is going to be arriving with Pathfinder C1 at Jupiter. So we've got all that going on. We've got a nice Earth-Mercury window there, actually. We've got Teal 1, Teal 2. We've got the Pathfinders that are going around there. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff still to do. So it'd be worth us just doing that, if nothing else. You see, I'm actually getting points quicker than I can click them there. That was quite funny. 1,800. Where are we at? How are we? Are we looking good? We've got 4 days left on this. Fast forward with more points. What you can see now why it's very easy at this point to get bogged down. I've been putting a lot of the points into R&D actually, because it's so easy to get bogged down. We're going to hit 2,000. We're going to hit the 2,000 science without me wondering about it. We've got so much stuff just eking science back at the moment to us that it just keeps ticking. You can see the points just building up there. It's just more and more. 120 science came in total. So it's all these different orbiters and things like that. I'm going to have to another point there. I'll have to have a look around Ceres and Vesta because there is a chance to land on one of those, I think, and that's worth us doing it. I think we can then pop back up into orbit even with it, so that wouldn't be a problem. We get low orbital science from it. There we go. Do that. Look at that. We just R&D. You know, I'm doing this because I want to balance these out. 14 build points per second is currently the rate in them. Just think about that. That is exceptionally high. We've spent total maybe 1,000 build points, and most of that has come from science. All right, we're ready for our this. Oh, that's Luro. Where's Vero? Vero's going to be... Oh, it's going to be ages. You know what? We'll go and have a look at Vero. We'll go and have a look at Luro. Luro's done. And then we're not going to do these. We've just talked you through everything we've got lined up. What have we finished craft-wise? We finished the Express, the R egress, the reusable egress, in case you're interested. We'll probably launch that. We'll send the cog up. We'll do all that. We'll do an episode where we just launch loads of stuff. Probably the next episode, because this episode we want to do something different. We want to actually succeed at something. Right, let's go move Luro. So here we are with Luro, and of course it doesn't have signal, because why would it? So let's just let's choose an experiment. You've got 3 minutes 30 left to run on that one. I think we'll just pin that, just run it forward. Is it done? 3 minutes 30 seconds. It's not done, is it? Why is it not done? Info data. See, that's what annoys me about this. You know what? I don't have connection. I get that, but I should be able to see the actual sort of what's going on. That's running at 14 days still. That's waiting. Why does it say T minus 3 minutes and 30 seconds? That shouldn't be the case. Right. Is this running? It is running. Okay. So 13. Okay, so now we actually need to look at the clock. Okay, so this is going to finish before then. So we can just run it forward a bit. Sun flying over the top. Have we got signal finally? Wow, exciting. So that's the only one that's running left. 9 days on it. The mass spec. Wow, that is a... How much data have we actually got off this? 2,600. It's doing quite well. Okay. Do that. Speed it up. I'd like to go faster, actually. Let's take it down to finished. Would be good. Day 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. What have we got going on here? Vessel completed. Pathfinder. Wow, Pathfinder Mercury is finished. That's an old build, and that's another one of those builds. We're just building a stock of craft now because I'm not doing anything regarding launching them, which is terrible. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let us just do that. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Next one. Where are we going to send you next? Oh, you know what? Have I cheated? I might have cheated. You can all tell me off because I'm going to let you see this. We didn't knock off infinite fuel. Infinite electricity. Right. Okay, the game's ruined, isn't it? I think we have to start again from nothing. Or we could just keep it quiet. Keep it between ourselves. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. Right. Luro, let's show you control panel, please. Let us pick on the map a location. Let's have a look. Where are we? We're in the Atkins Basin. Was there somewhere else around here? Major biomes. Oh, what's that? Lowlands. Major craters, I think we've done. Major craters we've done. Major craters we've done. Lowlands, major craters, lowlands, major craters. Major craters, major lowlands. Is there any more biomes that we want to get? Oriental, I think we've got them. You know what? We can actually just check because we're carrying data. So we've got Mericrisium, we've got South Pole, we've got Highlands, we've got major craters. Okay. We've got the Atkins Basin now as well. Mare Oriental. What would that do for us? We've had the South Pole. We could go North Pole. I mean, we could go North Pole. Where's North Pole? You know what? This rover has done an awful lot. Have we got? Where's the other one at? Where's my other rover gone? Where are you? Let's have a look. So we want a rover. We want to get rid of everything else. Get rid of all that. Get rid of that. So all we should have on is rovers. The other one is there. Okay. I think we've done Oriental. Now, have we? Actually, Highlands, major craters, South Pole, Crisium. You know what? We're going to go to the Oriental. I'm getting confused because in Kerbalish, we actually got to this point where we had rovers on the moon, and we were just knocking up all of the biomes. And I am just aware of the fact that I don't know if I've done it on here. Oceanus Porcelium. I think we've done Oceanus Porcelium. We're going to go to Mare Oriental. It puts us nearer the equator. That's the first thing. Gets us near the equator. Check system. Off you go. There we go. Brilliant. Right. When we get there, we'll be able to see whether it's doing data or not. And that will be important for us, I think. So let's see what happens. Wow, we have 2 rovers that are on very long journeys now. And of course, we will need to check up on them. We've got more upgrade points. Look at that. Can I want to get them all on the same thing, right? That's all on the same thing now. So now we're just going to put the points into there, right? Fine. We've got 2,000 points to spend on just science, just science stuff. Let's do engines. Just get the engines underway. There we go. 4 there. We could do that. Gives us tires and stuff. And that, what's that give us? That gives us a big. I don't need that. Do that, do that. I don't even know why I'm being picky about what I'm choosing. Just do that, do that. We've got 70 left. Let's put that into the solids. There we go. Look at that. Right. That's how the tech tree is looking. It's, I think this is the line where there's basically the last usable items, isn't it? Yeah, I think that is it. Is that one got one? That has one, but then nothing. Oh, it has some in here, actually. Oh, we're going to have to go through and check all of these, aren't we? Oh, that's a nightmare. But okay, so there are some in there. This is done. That we should get, but it's 800. Is it 800? Yeah, it's nothing. It's 700. Okay. All right. So if we have a look on the well, actually either the left side or the right side, you will see that we launched a while ago Pathfinder Series 1, Pathfinder Series 2, Pathfinder Series Vesta 1, Pathfinder Vesta 2. Let's have a look. Pathfinder. Wow. Info, please. So the series Pathfinder that's actually orbiting series has given us 1,510 science. That's a lot, isn't it? And Vesta has given us 1,228. Very nice, but I think I want to land. So I think we're going to look at landing them, at least to get some science. What's the data like on board? They have a lot of data, and they're having trouble sending it back, basically. Okay, they've got, how much data have they actually got built up? Oh, half a gigabyte. It's not a problem. Right, we're going to start with series, and we're going to try and land it. I think we have. Actually, which one's got the next? The partner crafts, of course, have the. We had all the problems with the the actual, getting Vesta. Let's start with Vesta because if things go wrong, we've got another Vesta arriving soon. I think is that going to be? Yeah, that is actually the sphere of influence of Vesta. Okay. Let's do Vesta 2 then. Yeah, let's land Vesta 2. Here we are with a craft we have not looked at in ages. So this is the Vesta craft. I'm just going to check. Have we actually? What did we do? Did we change the name of it? Is the thing? Where are we? Where is name change? Rename vessel. Did we shorten it? No, we actually did. We kept it as Vesta 2, and it was Pathfinder. Okay. It says at the top there. I don't even know why I looked at that. Right. Let's have a look at orbit because I can't remember. Okay, this was the high orbit one, wasn't it? So let's actually have a look. It has basically done all of the space high stuff it's ever going to want to do, I think. So we're going to bring it down. We'll bring it down to a circular orbit, I think. There was a point where I was thinking maybe we want to put it into an elliptical, but we could do that if we were to land it, is actually what's in my head. So if we're going to bring this down, there we go, that's 90. Yeah, this is, I don't even know why we've still got this tank attached, seriously. There is no reason, but I suppose we could have just got rid of this and just had this with this on. It would have been even more efficient. It is a bit of overkill, but I think that in part was because it's how long? 5 days. Wow, you forget how long these orbits are. Okay, then we'll just we'll move around. When we get that gateway resupply mission come up, I'm not entirely fussed about it, so it's not going to be a problem for us. Let's put us on the node and get the RCS on. There we go. I'm actually, you know what? Let's do this properly. Sea monsters, let's do this properly. Put it. No, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. I want to. It won't let me move it. That's interesting. Right. What's that going to put it as? It's going to put it as 70 and 64. Okay. You know what? Just. Oh, we don't have signal. That's why. Maneuver planner. Can we? Tell you what. Can we just execute next node? That's the way to do it. That's it. Just make it happen. Just put me here, and then we'll try and land around here. Maybe would probably be a good idea. I think. Actually, landing here would be better. Then we could go on a loop. And there we go. Perfect. Now, I think, because why not? I think we pull that in because it's going to overbalance us. Do I try and land this thing? If I land it, it's probably never going to abort node. if I land it, it's probably never going to get back up again. Although saying that, the RCS would probably write it. You know what? You only live once, don't you? So let's do that. Let's just do that. We're going to come around to here. What to next maneuver? There we go. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Hello. Why is it not doing anything? Right, thank you. We've now lost because we don't have signal. Now can we do that? Right, okay. Now we have signal. Let's go to warp to there. Right. Let's have a look. Let's give me landing guidance. That's a good idea. Not maneuver, no editor. There we go. Right. You know what? We're going to decouple you, which will probably accidentally. Oh, hello. Got that attached. Can we decouple that as well? Oh, this is going to go wrong, isn't it? There we go. Oh, that's good. Right. There we are. Do I have avionics on? Retrograde. Oh, I've got to do that. There we go. Put me surface minus. There we go. Right. We're drifting towards that. Are we? No, we're not. Right, I'm going to just put it down. Where are we? Where are we? We are... Get rid of the clock. Show predictions. Does it show me where I'm going to land? It does not. We're just going to land it. Okay. So we're currently doing a 225. You know what? We can probably kill that orbit, I think, with this craft. Look at the wobble. Look at the wobble. This was never designed for this properly, was it? Okay. This engine is also not great. Yeah. There we go. Can we... Like, I don't know if this engine's going to possibly land it. Does it actually have throttle on it? Oh, no, it does. It does have some degree of throttle ability. Does it have restarts? Possible. So the R4D. So this is I think this is one of the variants that we used on the mission to Titan. That's going to take forever to get there. Yeah, so that's what this is. Oh, are we low? Are we low over the terrestrial Terra? Okay. Now we should have enough to actually put this down, take some surface samples, and then potentially do other stuff. Why am I not orientating towards the because that's the surface. Very silly, sea monsters. Very silly. So if we just kill our we kill everything and then drop, is that the best way of doing it? I mean, I feel as though this is not the most efficient way of doing a landing, but equally, I'm finding this quite amusing. Yeah, this is a very low-powered engine, isn't it? I mean, what's its thrust? Where is its thrust? It's like 0.4 kilonewtons, so it's 400 newtons of thrust. Wow, that's literally something you could measure with your hands. Is it? Yeah, probably is. Right, we've got another 15 minutes of fuel in the engine. The interesting thing is it's bobbling up and down quite a lot, the predicted time on this engine. Oh, we've got the wobble factor kicking in. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna do that. Okay, they do wobble a bit, don't they? Not sure about it was a good idea putting them on outriggers like that. I think maybe if I'd have put them on the tanks and had the tanks fixed would have been better, is what I'm thinking. They're just very wobbly. Lots of give. I mean, they are sort of orientating, I suppose. Wow. So RCS is enough to slow this down. Okay. We should probably see... Oh, wow. We're actually... I thought we were high, but actually... There's 71, we're 23. We're 50 kilometers up. And I can't click on things, can I? So we've lost the ability to click on the things over there. That's it's not a problem. We'll just use manual control. Oh dear. We cannot warp faster than 10 times at this altitude. Yeah, that's it's definitely a thing. So, let's see. Predicted landing time is 6 minutes. Please place your tables in the upright position and prepare for landing. We should have signal from our dish as we come down. I think when we get to what 1 minute, 1 minute, is 1 minute going to be enough? I think 1 minute is going to be enough, isn't it? I think 1 minute is more than enough, actually. We'll fire the engine at 1 minute, slow ourselves down a bit, and we should be okay. So go to normal speed. There we go. And thank you. And then we'll just do that. We want to cancel out, obviously, all that sideways velocity, because Lord forbid us from, you know, potentially the disaster that would be anything like landing not on the nose of the craft. We know that the craft can actually right itself, so that's, well, it should be able to, because it can counteract the pull of gravity with the thrusters, with 4 of them. So I would hope it can actually right itself if need be. And what we'll do is we'll continue to do this, and it should zero out the lateral velocity, is what I'm hoping. Yeah, it's a slow landing. I apologize. It's possibly a slow episode. I don't know how I'm going to edit this episode. I can't remember what's in it. We've done some rover stuff. We've talked about rovers being rubbish, past landings, and then there's this one. We might try and get a launch in just for the sake of it. I don't know. I'm gonna kill this, I think, because this is gonna take forever if we go any slower than this. So we're gonna kill that. Right. It does have unlimited ignitions, doesn't it? I believe it does. You see, I suppose you could. I wonder if you could wire these up to work as almost like RCS on big vehicles. Because what is the fuel at the... I suppose it's pressurized, isn't it? So you might as well just use RCS. But it is MMH in Mon 3. Did I actually take the Mon 3? That's got nothing in it. Okay. Right. We are doing science low down, interestingly, over, what is it? The Vesta Space Law, Vestilia Terra. Okay, I like that. Right. I think what we'll do is we'll land... Then we're going to put it back into orbit at about 70. And we'll use our guidance for that, I think. Should be okay. Possibly. I should probably use a bit of RCS right now to slow us down. I might want to, I don't know, fire the engine at some point. Slow us down. We're 500 meters up. I mean, this is where you get overconfident. And you go, you know what, this is fine. I've got this. Yeah, because we don't have a throttleable engine, we're having to use start-stop, and then I'm going to have to use the RCS, and that's just going to get annoying. So let's get down to 200. No, let's just do this. This is going to take a while to pull it down. We'll pull it down to about 5 meters per second, which gives us how long? 24 seconds. Take it to 30 seconds to landing. There we go. And we are pretty much going to zero out all of our speeds doing this, aren't we? Which is good. Take this to there. There we go. And then, you know what I'm actually going to do? We're going to do that. And we're going to let this thing just fall really gently, because we're actually going to get a nice drop where I get very little lateral. So let's have a look. Advanced. No, I don't want that. Surface. Surface upwards. I could do surface up. I mean, that's the logical one, isn't it? Yeah, we could just do a bit of this and then just go up and just slow it down. Just slow it down to 10 meters. We're gonna go. We're gonna bounce a bit on the engine, but that's fine. It's gonna be. What's the correct orientation for this? Just use the engine to hold it upright. There we go. Are we landed? I think we're down. Hold it down. Right, are we landed now? We are landed. Okay. So none of that works. The magnetic scan might work. Okay. It's gonna... Oh, that's not a good idea. Let's just rotate that. Oh, actually, you know what? This is genius. This is actually genius. There we go. Hold it just there. Hold it just there. There we go. And turn the RCS off. Is it going to... No. Okay, get me straight again, please. You know what? It's going to pull it that way, so we're going to have to just rotate. No, other way. Rotate it that way. We'll put that right up the hill. So if we put that right up the hill, which I think is about there, a bit more the other way, please. There we go. About there. About there. There we go. Then turn the RCS off. There's no way that the mass is going to pull us over, surely. No way. Never. Never. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wow. Did not expect that. Now, why are we getting intermittent, excess here? What's going on? We've got perpetual charge. What's with the signal issues? What signal issues do we have? You know what, we're going to do this. Nope, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right. That doesn't work for me. Let's rotate it the other way a bit. There we go. Right, leave it there. And then try it. Okay. Nope. Nope. That's not working. Let's go a bit more that way. I think I am happy if I go a bit of that, a bit of that, a bit of that. Turn the RCS off. RCS off, but then turn that off. That's what I want to do. There we go. Right, we're gonna. Oh, can I? Because I'm losing signal. I want it to fall like that. Right. Okay. Okie doke. There we are. Right. We're going to just stay there. We're not going to roll down a hill, are we? We might. We might start rolling. If we roll and we lose the RCS, then this is a silly idea and I should never have done it. But more importantly, I want to check what my power supply is like. We're down on power. That's what it is. So data, auto, turn off that. What is my general draw? Can I turn off something else? Tell you what, can we turn this off? We're draining a lot of power right now. I assume because, yeah, because we just are. Right. Can we do a bit of speedy weedy? Yes, we can. That's just going to settle it. Right. Info, data, and auto. So I think I want to actually put that on. Yep. We're going to run that. It's going to be running a nightmare because what's that supposed to take? 300 and something days. Actually, when these finish, we're going to be doing better for power, aren't we? Turn off the avionics, sea monsters. Just turn off the avionics. That's an idea. Oh, we can't. It's on power saving as it is anyway. Right, that's going to take a minute. Then that's done. What else have we got? Telemetry is waiting because it's done. Let's just run it a bit faster. I can't do that because we've not got that. There we go. Speedy uppy. Is that stabilizing a bit now? 1 minute. It gets 1 minute jolts of electrical charge. We are getting a lot of data. We've not got anything for landing on it, which is a bit sad actually. I would have thought it would have been an achievement landing on one of these, but it is not. I've got 2 hours on that, on the visible imaging. Will that then complete and it will give us the ability to do more? We're currently not even transmitting. I mean, we've got a lot of data building up on here, but we're not even transmitting. I suppose we've got to wait until we come around the other side. There we are. Oh, we've got loads of electrical charge now. Why? Why do we have so much electrical charge? Oh, because we didn't transmit anything. Okay. So every time we go into the dark, or the dark side, so this thing spins at quite a speed then. I suppose it's quite small. What's its actual orbital velocity? It's going at 100 meters per second. orbital. Okay. All right. You got it. So this stuff will take, if we slow it down when we get to the right point. Remember, we're going to have to be careful with this because we will start using RCS up. I don't want to use up. We've got 968 meters per second of RC of fuel on board, which should be enough to put us into orbit and then potentially land again, actually. So we could do that. That mass spec is going to take a long time. It's a pity we didn't put wheels on this. We could have sent a rover. That maybe is the next step, send a rover down. And it's so easy to land on, isn't it? Right, I think we're going to leave this where it is to do these, I think. So we're looking at 150, if I turn that off, we're looking at perpetual energy, are we? Avionics is running low. Yeah, we've got perpetual energy, yeah, I think. Electric charge is holding. This is why we should not have the treat on. The treat is not on, by the way, just in case anybody was asking. I did turn it off. Right, so we're just basically jumping. It's because its little generators here are just about, they're actually not able to do all the stuff at once. Right, we're going to leave this here and we're going to come back to it in 160 days. Okay, 160 days. So we're going to go to our thing. We're going to add, we're going to say 160 and we're going to add that alarm. So that will be for us to remind us that we need to take this thing and put it back into orbit because it should have done all the science that it needs to do. And I think that sitting like this upon the surface is going to be the end of the episode. So from me, it's been a bit of a bitty episode and we're doing a bit of stuff and things. I think next time we'll have a lot of launches. From me until next time, have a great one.